start of the spring break vlog. We are currently in New Jersey. Hello! And we are staying at Lizzie's house. So we dropped off our bags there after landing in the Philadelphia airport, and because the weather was so nice, we decided to come to a local park, and we're just kind of walking around and exploring a little bit because we've been on an airplane pretty much all day. So we're just gonna walk around, and this should be an exciting week. Good morning and happy Sunday. We are in a very rainy Philadelphia right now, and we're actually on our way to the Mutter Museum, which is kind of like a medical museum, I guess I'll say, because we're all, in a sense, like biomed students. So we're gonna go look at that right now, and then hopefully the weather will clear up so we'll be able to walk around Philly a little bit. But in case you guys didn't see my last video, we are doing an East Coast road trip for spring break. So we're stopping by Philadelphia, Boston, New York, and staying in New Jersey, like in between, because that is where Lizzie is from. But yeah, should be a fun week. So it is now noon and we just left the museum, but I couldn't vlog inside. It is a like medical artifact museum, so there are body parts there and stuff, which sounds really gruesome, but it was really cool, especially since I just took anatomy last semester, so Lizzie and I were kind of geeking out. And now we are on our way to get Philly cheesesteaks, so I'm ready. I'm really hungry. We just walked through Rittenhouse Square after lunch and kind of just took a peek around the park, but we are walking back to the car right now because we're actually driving up to Connecticut tonight and staying the night with Lizzie's family, and tomorrow is going to be our big Boston day. So we'll be road tripping this afternoon, but we'll be back in Philadelphia on Wednesday, and then we'll see more of like the major sites like the Liberty Bell and Town Hall and everything. So we packed up the car and we just filled up the gas tank, which was actually really weird because in New Jersey you can't fill up your own gas tank, someone else has to do it for you. So that was an interesting experience, but we are in a Wawa right now. Lizzie has really hyped this up, but so far it's kind of just looking like a gas station. We might pick up some snacks for the road, but then we have a 4-hour ride ahead of us. So this should be interesting. It is Monday and we are in Boston for the day. We just took the train, subway, railway, whatever it is, into the city, and we're going to a bakery right now for breakfast. We are mostly gonna spend the day walking the Freedom Trail, but we'll be making some stops along the way as well. So yeah, and it's also beautiful weather outside. we just stopped at Tate Bakery and I picked up a vanilla latte, chocolate croissant, and we've all got our bakery items and we're walking through the, what did I say this was? We're walking through the Boston Public Garden right now. This is usually a lake that has swan boats, but it's obviously winter right now, so it's frozen over. So since I last talked to you guys, we are now in a cemetery, and I'll put the name on the screen right now because I can't remember what it's called, but this is where Paul Revere, Ben Franklin's family, the lady who wrote the Mother Goose stories are all buried, and so we're kind of just walking around and finding all their tombstones. But we are officially on the Freedom Trail now, so it's just going to take us through Boston, and that way we'll be able to see all the significant historical sites. We just stopped in the Boston market for lunch and we're kind of walking around surveying our options. I'm kind of in the mood for a lobster roll, so I'm hoping that they have that in here. Yeah, we're just kind of looking at our options and are about to sit down for lunch. The lobster roll was a little overpriced, so I got the fish and chips instead, but Lizzie and I just saved the table in the corner and we're waiting for our friends. Hello. After lunch, we came to the Paul Revere house, which is the gray building behind me, and we just found out that it is apparently the only, or the oldest, the only 17th century original Boston building that is still standing. I feel like I just phrased that really weird, but you guys got the point. But anyways, we're nearing the end of the Freedom Trail right now, so we're gonna keep walking. And yeah, that's it for now. It's windy. So I'm currently walking next to Old North Church. It's the building right here. And this is where Paul Revere lit the candles in the window to warn people that the British were coming. So this is that famous church. So I haven't vlogged in a while, I don't think, but we crossed the Charles River and now we are actually in a US Navy yard. The USS Constitution is behind me and there's a museum that we just went into. We have one more stop on the Freedom Trail before we go somewhere else in Boston. I'm not necessarily sure what we're doing yet because we haven't decided. They convinced me to climb up to the top, and now we are going to be slowly but surely making our way back down. 294 steps. I did not sign up for this. So we just took the red line to Harvard because we decided it was someplace we wanted to see while we were here. So we're just walking around campus right now. We don't necessarily know where we're going, but we thought we'd at least take a lap and look around so we'd be able to say we visited.
So we can say we went here.
But I do have to say it must be weird for the students because there are a lot of tourists here. So we're just gonna walk a lap, probably take a group picture, and then head back into downtown. After Harvard, we got back on the T and came to the Boston Public Library. So we're just kind of walking around and observing, and I want to find like the big reading room that's on all the pictures online. But after this, we're probably going to go to Newbury Street, just walk around really quick, and then get on the train back to where we parked and drive back to our accommodations for the night. It is now the next day. Happy Tuesday, right? It's Tuesday.
Yes.
We just got Dunkin' for breakfast, so we're all gonna be eating breakfast on the road. We are heading back to Pennsylvania today. We are visiting Amish Country, so I'm excited for some Amish bread, to see some horses and boogies. Boogies, you know what I mean. We have a long road trip day ahead of us. So I am riding shotgun with Lizzie, so I'm gonna have to put my vlog camera down so I can give her directions. So as you guys could probably tell from those last few clips, we are officially in Amish country. We're actually at like a miniature horse farm, I guess. There's alpacas here too. Look, they're so funny. But it's beautiful outside today, so it's like the nicest weather. We also stopped in a little Amish store and I got some soap. It actually smells so good. I'm excited to use it. It's pear and citrus. After lunch, we came to like an Amish museum and we got a tour inside of a like traditional Amish house, and now we're kind of like walking the grounds, and there's a schoolhouse and buggies and a blacksmith. we will probably be heading back on the road soon and heading back to Lizzie's house, spending the night there, and then tomorrow is a Philadelphia day. So I haven't really vlogged much today, but honestly we spent like 4.5 hours in the car, so it wasn't very exciting and it's just been a lot of road tripping.